City leaders met with neighbors tonight to address concerns about a hotel riddled with crime. The city says police have worked with management at InTown Suites to reduce crime there after a murder last month. WFMY News 2's Nixon Norman attended the meeting tonight and joins us live with what people want to see happen there.
That's right, Chad. Neighbors are concerned about the amount of crime they see and hear about at the InTown Suites. They say that this meeting among neighbors and police is just the beginning. Just in the past 2 years, officers have responded to nearly 1,000 calls to the hotel.
There's people that need to, live there because of some of the housing issues and concerns. But we're not concerned about that. We're concerned about the crime that comes from there. That's what we're concerned about. We know there's people that, maybe that have kids and they have to be there. They have nowhere else to go.
Business owners were also there tonight. The owner of We Know Power Equipment, a family-owned business that's been running for over 60 years, says they only started seeing issues in the last 2 years when the InTown popped up. The impact of the crimes near surrounding businesses was another major topic tonight, with several people saying they won't go to certain businesses anymore because they don't feel safe.
A lot of times if you have people hanging around outside your business, even though they're wanting help, if customers come in and they see that outside and someone's constantly coming up to them and asking them, can you help me out? That deters people, just as we heard tonight from many of the homeowners and citizens living here with other businesses.
One of the reoccurring questions was, what about more police surveillance in the area? The interim police chief says officers are out there, but it can be hard catching folks actually committing crimes.
Being where we need to be before we realize we need to be there, right? And that's the challenging part, number one. And then number two, again, at nighttime especially, that game of hide and seek is a lot harder for us.
So what's the solution? Well, they talked about a few things. Tackling the housing crisis head on, increasing background checks for those who stay at extended suites, and simply keeping the conversation going. Live in High Point, I'm Nixon Norman, WFMY News 2.